Taylor Swift is taking off solo while Travis Kelce is busy rewriting Chiefs history. First up, Taylor's jetting to the UK to shoot a music video that's basically a love letter to Elizabeth Taylor. No Kelce by her side, just pure star power and British glam. And speaking of missing moments, Taylor wasn't at Arrowhead when Travis smashed a major franchise touchdown record against the Broncos. Talk about perfect timing. Then, insiders hint Travis and Taylor almost made a cameo at a Fever game, with Sophie Cunningham teasing a Caitlin Clark hookup.
I think Taylor and Travis, I think we're supposed to come to one of our games last season. Or you got to get Caitlin out here asking those questions, because we would love to have them at a Fever game.
Meanwhile, Kylie Kelce is flexing "Don't Touch My Husband" vibes after Jason's thirst trap pick.
I can fight, and I will if I need to.
Hollywood's quietly rebelling against cancel culture, and experts say Taylor and Travis's wedding is shaping up to be a bona fide cultural event. Taylor's just packing her bags for a solo mission, and no, it's not to dodge Travis's game day superstition or escape another Chiefs group chat meltdown. She's off to the UK to shoot a music video that actually means something huge to her, a full-on tribute to her ultimate Hollywood muse, Elizabeth Taylor. Yep, Taylor paying homage to Taylor. Destiny really woke up and said symmetry. Insiders are buzzing that she's filming the second video for her 12th album, The Life of a Showgirl, and she's doing it right in London, because that's where Elizabeth Taylor's roots are planted. The actress was born in Hampstead back in 1932 before heading to LA as a kid, and apparently Taylor wants that authentic British backdrop for her song, Elizabeth Taylor. She's said to be hyped about soaking up that historic glam in the exact city that shaped the icon she's honoring. Those in the know mention that Taylor's always had a soft spot for Elizabeth. The chaotic romances, the spotlight pressure, the 8 marriages to 7 men. It all gives her plenty to relate to.
I love Elizabeth Taylor. I love her so much. She is like, I think, the ultimate sort of icon role model. The height of her fame, she's like winning Oscars and not letting anything kind of stop her from doing it for the reasons she'd always done it. Just wanted to make a song that felt like as luxurious and glamorous as she was in sort of the verses and the bridge. We had a harp. We pulled out all the stops for her.
Even on Reputation, Taylor dropped a wink to Elizabeth's wild romance with Richard Burton when she slid in that "Burton to my Taylor" line. Subtle? Not even a little. Iconic? Absolutely. This London trip is strictly a solo adventure, though. Travis is staying back because he's got a game on the 23rd, and also because Taylor apparently wants this experience to be personal and private. Think artistic self-reflection, not couples getaway. Meanwhile, Elizabeth Taylor's family isn't just touched, they're basically glowing. Her youngest son has already said he feels moved by the tribute and thinks his mother and Taylor would have vibed instantly. According to him, they're cut from the same fierce front row of history cloth, sharing that whole powerful woman energy the world can't quite look away from. When suddenly we cut straight to Denver, where Travis Kelce is rewriting Chiefs history while his biggest cheerleader is busy cruising at 30,000 feet. Talk about timing. The man literally becomes the all-time franchise touchdown king, and his girlfriend is probably somewhere over the Atlantic sipping tea like she's in a period drama. So here's what went down. Travis hit touchdown number 84, officially snatching the record and parking himself in Kansas City royalty. And he did it in classic Kelce style, snagging a 21-yard laser from Patrick Mahomes like he was grabbing the last donut at a team meeting. The stadium went wild, Denver fans grumbled, and somewhere in the universe, Priest Holmes probably felt a mysterious jolt as his long-standing record got bumped down a spot. The wild part? This all happened during a game the Chiefs really needed, because the Broncos have apparently decided they're allergic to losing this season and are now sitting at a smug little 9-2. The Chiefs, meanwhile, slide to 5-5 and start flirting with the uh-oh side of playoff math. Travis gave them a temporary lead, but Denver clapped back with back-to-back field goals like they were handing out parking tickets. Fans spent half the game play calling and the other half playing detective because Taylor was full ghost. Normally she shows up at Arrowhead like she owns a VIP parking spot, but at Mile High, not even a cardigan sighting. Insiders said nobody had a clue where she was, which, fair, because flying across the ocean for a music video isn't exactly predictable Sunday behavior. Meanwhile, Travis's resume just keeps ballooning like it's trying to hit the Super Bowl of LinkedIn flexes. The guy already owns more records than a vintage vinyl shop. most playoff receptions ever, most yards in a season by a tight end, and a streak of 1,000-yard seasons so long it should have its own Netflix doc. Even Priest Holmes himself has been cheering him on, telling people he's in good company, which is Holmes speak for, "Yup, the kid's legit." And speaking of VIP sightings, word on the street is that Travis and Taylor almost swapped the football field for a basketball court, because the Indiana Fever apparently had a double-star wish list that included the power couple. Sophie Cunningham, the point guard known for serving energy and jokes, as well as three-pointers, spilled that Travis and Taylor were in the mix to attend a Fever game this season, but plot twist, life and schedule said not today. Insiders say it wasn't a hard no, just a classic maybe next time kiddos.
I don't know. I think Taylor and Travis, I think, were supposed to come to one of our games last season. Something happened where they didn't.
Sophie, still rocking her good vibes despite rehabbing that MCL tear, was all about passing the mic when asked about celebrity attendance. She basically threw Caitlin Clark under the fun bus, in the nicest way, hinting that if anyone could charm Travis and Taylor into a Fever game, it's CC.
You're asking the wrong girl. You got to get Caitlin out here asking those questions because we would love to have them at a Fever game.
And let's be real, Clark already has street cred with both. She's hung out in the Chiefs family box, hosted convos on Travis's podcast, and apparently brings legit luck, because the last time she showed up at a KC game, the Chiefs smashed the Lions 30-17. Swifties would call that a blessing. Football fans just call it a win-win. Insiders also hinted that Travis's presence isn't just about touchdowns. The guy brings celebrity magnetism, and Taylor, well, she's basically a walking headline. Pair that with CC's charm and you've got a recipe for sold-out seats, viral pics, and probably some confused basketball commentators trying to figure out if they just saw a multi-platinum singer lip-syncing to the national anthem while a tight end does warm-ups. Sophie's take? Let Caitlin do the negotiating because she's got the connections, the cred, and the Swiftie energy needed to make it happen. And speaking of Kelce energy spreading beyond the gridiron, the family drama train keeps rolling, and this time it's all about Jason Kelce getting a little too much social media love. Kylie Kelce hopped on her podcast to remind the world, very firmly with that trademark wit, that her husband is hers, all hers, and anyone swooning over Jason's latest thirst trap better watch themselves. Apparently the Garage Beer account thought it'd be hilarious to drop a pic of Jason in a camo outfit, helicopter vibes, and middle finger included, and the internet collectively lost its mind. Cue Kylie full-on mama bear mode, joking about having beef with the account while making it crystal clear, mess with Jason and she's coming for you. Insiders say Kelly didn't just vent for fun, though. She was scanning the comments and laughing at how fans were losing it over her husband. One in particular got her smirking. A user basically admitted they were scared to post anything because Kylie might actually show up and throw hands. Kylie agreed, yep, that's the energy, and yes, she will fight if needed. Somewhere in Philadelphia, the Kelce kids are probably high-fiving each other like dad's hot, mom's savage, perfect combo.
I can fight, and I will if I need to. Don't think I didn't see some of those comments on the thirst trap Garage Beer posted on my husband for his birthday. Let's start here, Garage Beer. We have beef. Cut that shit out. You knew what you were doing.
And while Kylie was calling out thirsty comments, she was also giving props where props are due, celebrating the fans who actually supported women supporting women. She even cracked up at the reminder that when she lays claim on Jason, it's as if every sighting of him triggers a Finding Nemo seagull chorus, mine, mine, mine. Classic Kylie. Insiders say her playful sass combined with genuine loyalty has fans chuckling, shaking their heads, and maybe reconsidering sliding into Jason's DMs.
When you see my husband, you should hear my voice like the Finding Nemo seagulls. Mine, mine, mine. I do just want to restate as the reminder, clear as day, so there is no confusion. That's mine. I do want to shout out to the real ones who have clearly heard my warning. Someone else said, happy birthday to Jason and congratulations to Kylie. Thank you. Women supporting women.
And speaking of turning heads without saying a word, Hollywood has officially decided that sometimes the best clapback is no clapback at all. Insiders say the era of instant groveling apologies is basically on mute. Celebs are leaning into a vibe of quiet rebellion. Forget the notes app grovels and late-night teary statements. Now, if the internet freaks out, you just sip your latte, scroll past the chaos, and let the outrage fizzle. Kristen Bell tried it last month after a joke blew up way bigger than intended. No deletion, no statement, just pure silence. And guess what? The world moved on. Crisis averted. Taylor Swift is apparently mastering the same art. Her latest album track, Cancelled, is less apology, more sly side-eye to the online mob. She's basically saying, I see you, I hear you, but I'm making hits, not statements. Insiders say it's a clever flex. Loyal fans get the nuance, critics get, well, ignored. Sydney Sweeney's American Eagle brouhaha plays into the same shift. People are realizing that not every outrage needs a public emotional confession. Sometimes silence itself is the power move. Experts explain that this isn't just laziness, it's strategy. Silence signals control, autonomy, and oddly enough, respect for your own mental health. The algorithmic outrage clock ticks fast. If the fuss dies down in 48 hours, why feed it? Stars like Swift, Bell, and Sweeney are basically turning the volume down on performative drama while keeping the public guessing. And speaking of public attention on overdrive, Hollywood's Quiet Rebellion sets the stage perfectly for Taylor and Travis's next headline-making moment, their wedding. Insiders are buzzing that this isn't going to be just another I do. It's shaping up as a full-blown cultural event. The engagement itself already broke the internet with one Instagram caption, but industry watchers say the real spectacle is about to hit like a touchdown dance in primetime. Sources hint that Travis went full architect mode on the proposal, lining up a flower-packed garden at his Missouri crib with over 1,000 roses, lush botanicals, and an oval diamond ring that probably deserves its own Instagram account. He even synced the timing so Taylor was camera-ready after recording his podcast episode. Basically, strategic romance meets NFL precision. Fans noticed vibes straight out of her Lover era, which insiders say wasn't accidental. Travis was clearly aiming for peak aesthetic points. Experts are already calling the economic ripple effect Swiftonomics, because as soon as the post went live, jewelry searches spiked, fashion brands Taylor wore got a boost, and wedding planners probably started drafting Pinterest boards faster than Mahomes throws a 60-yard bomb. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.